Losing an employee is probably costing you more than you think. Industry research consistently puts the cost of replacing an employee at anywhere from 50% to 200% of their salary. And speaking from experience, it's at least 50%. But that number doesn't tell the whole story. It doesn't account for the 3 to 6 months it typically takes a new employee to reach full productivity. And during that window, someone else in your team is carrying the extra load. It doesn't account for the manager who's now spending half their week on interviews and onboarding instead of doing the job you need them to do. And it definitely doesn't account for what happens to the people who stayed, because they notice who left and they might be asking themselves why. I had a client who was losing people and wasn't sure why. Through our review process, it became clear that their benefits plan wasn't keeping pace with what their competitors were offering. And while it's hard to draw a straight line between plan changes and turnover numbers, the general sense over time was that things had definitely improved. The businesses that I've seen retain their best people aren't necessarily paying the most, although that certainly helps. They're just showing those people that they matter, and a well-structured benefits plan is one of the foundational ways to do that. If you had even one frustrating departure in the last year, reach out. Let's talk about the impact your benefits plan is having on your retention.